Hey guys, today we are talking about the Traxxas TRX4 Bronco. This is a pretty sweet truck, ready to run truck. Comes with everything you need except battery and charger and a couple AA's for the transmitter. This is a pretty sweet truck, so let's go ahead and get the body off and see what we can find. One thing you might notice with this, which is extremely nice, not all the TRX4s have it, is this has no body pins on the top. It makes it look really good. And I really prefer that. I really wish all of the TRX4s had that. So on the inside on each wheel, there's two little clips you can feel. Just pop those loose and the body comes right off. Now, first thing, let's go ahead and take a look at the body. So pull the car out here. So first little feature you're gonna notice is it has mirrors that fold, which is nice when you roll this over. Yes, this truck has been used. It's obviously got some scrapes and stuff. But yep, so those pretty sweet. On the front of the body, we have the little sights there, little holes. Those are pretty sweet. Front grille is all separate plastic, clear lenses for the headlights. And on the inside, they have actual buckets built in. Tons of bracing in this body, which is really nice. But they are ready. You just have to buy the Pro Scale Light Kit, and you can put them in, and they're gonna work, plug right into the truck. Really easy, not cheap, but looks really good. Then you can notice that these fenders are screwed on, so those could be removed if you wanted to. Not too hard to do that. Tons of bracing on the inside. You can see a little clip there, and that's what's actually holding this down to the chassis. Same clips in the back, a little bit different spacing. And then in the back you have 4 bolts, which hold on the spare tire mechanism in the back. It is a true spare tire, same as all the rest, so that's kind of sweet, functional. Again, on the back, you have the clear headlight lenses. You get the Pro Scale Light Kit, you can replace those and put some lights in them, which is sweet. Door handles are molded as well. You can see through them, which is pretty sweet. So that's kind of a nice little piece, those. You got your windshield wipers in the front, but overall, very scale body, and I do like that. Looks very good, very strong and sturdy and holds up well. So let's take a look at the chassis. We're taking a look at the chassis here. So this winch is the only thing that's been added to this truck. It is not stock with the truck. It is nice. It's rather expensive from Traxxas. Comes with a little remote, which is cool. But again, not included. But otherwise, everything else you see here is minus the battery that is in here, of course. So you get a nice scale front bumper, 2 hooks in the front, which is nice. All the shocks on your TRX4s are adjustable. So they got a little screw that you can adjust, which is nice as well. You got your Titan 27-turn motor. Surely you've seen all that. Waterproof servo up front. Battery tray in the front, which you can run like a smaller battery, which is nice. Your main battery compartment in the middle, which kind of has a standard Traxxas little easy clip out. This one will flip over for 2 different heights. Say if you had a shorter battery, taller battery. So that goes in. Just running a Traxxas 2S LiPo in this. It has the XL5 high voltage, so you can run a 3S LiPo. Then on this side, you have your 2-speed shifter servo. On the other side, you have your diff locks up top here. Obviously your receiver and your nice antenna there. And then on the back, you can see where we have 2 mounts for the body for the Bronco, front and rear. And then here's where your normal body post would go, there and there. So those are still there if you ever wanted to switch this out. The fender wells on this are very nice to have. So fender wells all around, which help keep dirt and crap from getting in the chassis. Yes, there's dust and stuff, but it's not like a lot of dirt, which is really nice. And then in the sides, your Bronco body sits into the little retaining piece there, which helps hold it sturdy on the sides. If you take a hit on the side, it's gonna help hold it nice and strong and not bend or break it or anything like that. So overall, very sweet, very nice built truck. Going underneath, we got our portal axles, which is nice. So it gives you a little more ground clearance on your diffs compared to like an SCX10, which is nice to have for sure. You can see on the bottom of this truck, definitely some scratching, some rubbing over things. And that's really where this thing seems to get stuck is when you're trying to clear, I guess you have a hard breakover or something like that. And it wants to scrape. And that's typically where it gets stuck. So if you take it at an angle, hit a different line, it can kind of help with that. But overall, very impressive what this truck can do for its size. So yeah, let's go ahead and power it on. Just kind of show you some quick features with it turned on. Powered on. So now let's take a look at our steering. So this truck has quite a bit of steering, which is nice. It really makes for a tight turning radius. quite impressive, honestly, for this truck. So we have that. And then on this side, we have our 2-speed servo right here below my thumb. So that actuates nice and easy. On the top, we have our front and rear differential lockers. So those will both work. Now, what I really like about the front and rear differential lockers is obviously with the diffs unlocked, it is going to be a much tighter turning radius with the truck. So that can help, get through a tight space. You have the front locked, you can kind of dig around a corner maybe. And then you also see, what obstacles you make it up without having the diff locks. That I really need that capable of a truck to make it up that, which is kind of fun. Then again, the accessory that is added to this is the Traxxas winch, which has a release you can push. Boom, there you go. And then there, it just lifted the truck up. So, I mean, it's pretty strong. So that's kind of a nice feature, kind of fun to play with, but it is quite an expensive accessory. But overall, this truck out of the box is plenty good to play with. There's no reason really to need any upgrades. Yes, it will perform better with upgrades, but it is not technically necessary. I think everything is completely functional. Unlike something, something might break. This very durable truck straight out of the box, so you don't need to spend all that extra money on something. Body pins, you don't need. Just click it in like that, and you're ready to go. Very sweet truck. So you got your slow speed, so we can do our low speed control. So nice slow speed control. And go backwards. Pretty much as slow as I can make it go there. But really helps with the 2-speed on crawling because it's nice. And then sometimes you just want to putz around so you can go a little bit faster. So that's all I think this Bronco needs now to be a really sweet truck is get that Pro Scale Light Kit and see what that does. But overall, guys, a very sweet truck. I'm going to have a video coming up here soon on the actual driving performance, some driving footage, so be looking out for that. But yeah, let me know if you guys have anything else you want to see or want to know about this Bronco. It is a beautiful truck, looks great, runs great. Expect nothing less from Traxxas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe.